Please don't skip this video. I want to tell you about how I believe that there is a deep marketing conspiracy surrounding the YouTube skip ad button. Just to give some context to the situation, there are 3 different kinds of ads that you're likely to see on a YouTube video. One's at the beginning, and one's at the end, and potentially one's in the middle if the video is over 8 minutes long. At any of these times, you can see one of 3 different lengths of ad. The 5-second unskippable ad, the 20-second unskippable ad, or the longer adverts with skip ad in the corner after 5 seconds. And it's about this one that I want to talk. My friends and I recently realised that the countdown for the skip ad timer has disappeared when we're using YouTube on our phones. In its place is instead like a little yellow bar or something that moves across. Now the reason why this is noteworthy to me is because when I saw the little timer, I would sit there and I'd go, oh, okay, I've got 5 seconds, I'd look somewhere else, I know roughly how long 5 seconds is in my head, come back to it, hit skip, move on, not worry about it. But if the advert's only about 20 seconds long, sometimes I watch the advert. I don't want to have to wait even 1 second longer than I have to in order to consume the content that I clicked on. So I'll be very interested to see how you guys actually approach this and what you think of my little conspiracy theory here. Please watch the video to the end and let me know down in the comments what you think. Because I didn't see the timer, I assumed that this was either a 5-second ad that I was, it was going to finish very soon anyway, or a 20-second ad which is like, okay, fine, whatever. But as I watched it, then I suddenly noticed the skip ad button appear. Now this threw me a little bit, and it meant that I stayed on the advert just a little bit longer because I didn't know exactly when that ad was coming up. I find it easier to count time than to judge distance. So seeing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hit, absolutely fine. But looking at this line, could you immediately tell exactly how many seconds are left? If this whole line is 5 seconds, how much is left here? It's not necessarily that easy to judge. And because I didn't see the countdown timer at the start, I just assumed that it was going to be a shorter ad, so I didn't think about it. But it had my eyes on it a lot more now because the timer wasn't there. Whenever one of these times came up, I would instinctively look at that and not take into account what was going on the screen in the adverts. I feel as if my attention has been stolen, which is a very dramatic way of putting it and is absolutely in no way, shape or form even remotely as extreme as I'm making this out to be. But I did find it kind of interesting because marketing and advertising is very important here on YouTube. It is literally what funds it. I don't know what adverts you may or may not have seen at the start of this video. I'm not monetized, so I didn't get the choice about whether or not I can put adverts on my videos. Sometimes they just happen. I get none of that. Hooray for capitalism. They managed to successfully trick me into watching an advert which I had full intentions of ignoring and skipping. Insofar as changes to the platform go, this is probably the least controversial one that YouTube has ever done. What between the algorithms and launching shorts and the community tab and what are these new things, hypes or something like that are coming along. There's hypes, which is a bit like a like, but not. I don't fully understand it yet. I'm interested. Ooh, let's try that again. I'm interested to see what they actually do and how they actually work. They sound beneficial to smaller creators, but that's neither here nor there because again, I don't think it affects me yet. Interestingly though, this is around the same time in which YouTube has been putting 30-second unskippable ads for people who are using YouTube on the TV. Now, I grew up in the 90s watching Cartoon Network, and it would always be 3 or 4 minutes of unskippable ads on TV. That's just how TV was back then. And as such, halfway through Power Rangers or Dragon Ball Z, I'd be watching adverts about Admiral Finance, which was incredibly appropriate for a 6-year-old. I do find it interesting all the little changes that YouTube is making to their platform, especially now that YouTube is actually viewed more on TV than Netflix, which is insane when you think about it. Didn't YouTube start off as a dating site or something? It's amazing how the world has changed. That was all. I just wanted to have a bit of fun with this. Let me know in the comments what you think about the whole situation. I don't think it's some kind of big, bad conspiracy, but I do feel that it's, it's interesting that this has happened, and it feels a little bit conspiratorial that, oh, we just got rid of something. But there's a very good reason that we did. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.